Welcome to CrashRacer. Today we are playing Wreckfest and we're going to do 3 more online races. First race today is going to be at the Rattlesnake Race Park. 3 C-class races today, 6 laps around here and 11 of us in the race. I'm just going to hang back just to start with because the inside of this corner is where you want to be. People tend to get shoved wide and you can normally shoot through the inside. That's not a bad start. Up in the lead group, just got to watch I don't get knocked. Woo, as we come over this jump, got to hold this straight. The rest of the group has already fallen a little bit behind, so we're away in saying that. That one's up alongside in the, is that a rocket? I'm not sure. Still managing to hold the 4th place, just about. Right, let's see which path these all choose. Yeah, I prefer the right. Most of those have gone for the switch, so they start on the right and then switch over to the left, which, whoa, big tumble there by the Vandal, and we are up. Yeah, switching the lanes is normally the quickest way because then you don't get airborne, you can keep the wheels on the ground, but I prefer just to play it safe for the amount of time that you gain. I prefer to just keep it straight, especially when there's other cars around and you're not sure if you're going to get clipped. Right behind these lead 2 then, and that one's overcooked on the corner, so we might get a run down the straight possibly. No, it looks like they've got the slight speed advantage on us. Let's see if we can get a good corner instead. Just hold it tight, get the power down, we can push our way through. Got to watch, they'll probably try and do the same on this corner if they get the chance, so we'll hold it quite tight, not leave too much room for them to get their nose up alongside. Leaders just pulled away a little bit while we've been battling. Can't afford to let them get too far ahead. That 3rd place is right behind me, so I've got to watch here. Yeah, I thought they might shoot through. They've actually overshot and we're going to be able to cut back underneath again around the corner. Lucky I didn't turn in too early, else we'd have got slammed in the side. Got a little bit of a gap, so we might be able to brake into this corner without getting taken out. Again, gonna hold it quite tight, gaining perhaps ever so slightly on the leader in what looks like a Venom. Got a good line through there. Again, that's made up some time on the leader, and we're starting to pull away from 3rd place as well. 4th place is right with 3rd as well, so with any luck they might start squabbling over that position and hold each other up. Just going to take it easy over this jump. Yeah, that last jump is a little bit awkward, and in C-class cars you tend to land on that bit of a mound and it can flip the car in all sorts of directions, so I tend to just ease off. In something like an A-class car you haven't got to worry about it, you can take it at full blast and you'll just about clear that little mound, so you haven't got the same problem. They've gone really wide there and we can be almost up alongside, right in behind them now. Gap back to 3rd place is still actually only just under 3 seconds. We're maintaining the gap but not really extending it too much. Right, we need to get on the back of this leader and get ourselves in position if we want a chance of winning this race. Again, just ease off as I come over here to get all the wheels on. Even so, it still bounces the car forward a lot. Again, we've got a nice tight route round that corner though that's brought us right into the back of the leader now, and a nice big gap behind us. Can I get up alongside here? Don't want to force it. Yeah, we've got a little bit of a way to go, almost 2 laps left. Nice tight line. Can we get up alongside as we come down here? Looks like they've got the slight speed advantage but probably not a lot in it. Again, they've slid the back end a little bit and we're able to push through like we did with the, was it 4th place or something on the very first lap, almost identical to that. Oh, they've almost got their nose up the inside, just about managed to hold them off. Oh, and there's a wreck car there on the inside. We've both managed to avoid it. Okay, up over the jump. I guess they're going to switch to the inside. Yes, they have, so I'm going to hold my line here. Don't want to get taken out. They've shot through, but again, if I can get a good corner, we can cut back underneath. They've probably got the slight run on us, having a better exit from the corner. I'm going to protect the inside, I think. If they want to overtake, I'm going to make them go the long way round. I'd rather that than them pushing up the inside. They've had trouble taking the corner as it is, yeah. Whether it's their tuning settings or whether it's just the venom that they're driving, the back end of that car is stepping out as they go in around the corners, which means it slides a bit and they're losing a little bit of speed. But then on the straights, they seem to have the slight power advantage. Drop back again slightly. That was not a good time to do it on this last half of the final lap. Oh, they've gone wide though. That might give me a chance to catch up again. Yeah, right back on their tail. Okay, can we do anything on this last corner? They have had a tendency to go a little bit wide and slide the car around. If I can get a good nice tight line, oh, they've taken that about as well as they have the whole race, and that is probably going to win them the race. Nothing I can do. It's been a really good race though, that it's been so close all the way. Great win for them in the Venom. Second place we'll have to settle for. 57.8 second best lap. And is that the fastest lap? Yes, I think it is. Yeah, really enjoyed that one. For today's second online race, we're going to be at the Torsdalen circuit. Still in C class, but I've switched to the Raiden RS for this one. 6 laps around here, 14 of us. Bit of a bump from behind. Lots of run-off areas, of course, on this circuit. Whoa! And there's a massive tumbler. Was that a hearse that has gone for a wander? Got to watch these concrete bollards on the inside here. Don't want to get pushed. Ooh. Come on, round we go. And of course, this is quite a dangerous corner coming up at the top of this little section here. You have to really brake a lot, and a lot of cars normally overshoot this or pile into the back of all the cars in front. Whoa, we've managed to get ourselves out of the way, and well, how many was that? About 6 went straight on. Luckily I managed to hold it out wide and they just all shot up the inside. So we are in third place. First and second though have pulled away a bit. We've got a bit of catching up to do now, hopefully. Fourth place is not too far behind us. They are pretty close. Right, we've just got to watch as well. Some of the curbs here, if you get your wheels over them, you can have a big tumble like that one has just demonstrated. Got to watch that third is right behind me. Hopefully I don't get clipped on this corner. No, we're okay. Right, can we catch this leader up? Oh, I've got a nice little gap now as well, so I think I've got enough room to brake. Turn in and get the back end out the way quick. Yeah. This was never my favourite circuit really. Obviously it's one of the, I mean, it's been around a while now, but it's still one of the newer ones. And whether it's because of that or just the style of it, I'm not sure. I never really took to it. It was never really one of my favourites, but just lately in the online racing I've had really good results on here, so maybe it's not as bad as I think. Holding our distance with first place, not really gaining much. Likewise keeping our distance back to third as well. Oh, where's the leader gone? The leader has gone off and they're not going to shoot back on. Sometimes you get cars shoot off and then they can jump back on again and surprise you, but no, that was probably going to have to reset, or if not, they're going to take a while to get back onto the track. So we are up into the lead, halfway stage of the race. Second place still within a couple of seconds. Quite a long lap around here, so hopefully we won't come into too many back markers, or if we do they might be quite spread out. Looks like there's one on the map. We might just be able to see them in distance there up ahead. Just need to try and maintain this gap back to second place if possible. The gap we've got at the moment is just perfect. It allows me to take the exact lines I want and brake when I want for the corners, but if they get any closer, I'd have to be a little bit more careful and a bit more defensive, which obviously then slows us down. There's the back marker ahead of us, and there's quite a few around the corner. I don't know if we're going to catch them up as well, but it's quite nice that they're quite spread out, so makes it obviously easier to get past them than if there's a group of 2 or 3 all together squabbling over position. Whoops, they've just caught the inside. Can I sneak past? Oh, they're pushing. Come on, let me past. They've caught the barrier right, we could be away. Just need to get a back end out of the way quickly here. Just pushed the inside, but needed to get my back end out of the way quickly in case that car we overtook tried to have a go back. Last lap then. Last lap, and we've got quite a nice lead back to second place still. Whoops, is this one going to have a go at taking me off? No, just they held a nice tight line round the corner, which has let me get away. They are fairly close though, so again I need to brake, get the back end out of the way quick. That other one's done me a favour and gone off. Again we've got, yeah, there we go, that's what I was on about earlier. That's what I was watching for the leader as was, in case they were going to do that. I'd say sometimes they overshoot, and next thing you know they're jumping back onto the track and can take you out from the side. We are through then for a win, and we're going to carry on our good luck on this track. A 46.5 best lap for ourselves, and that's the fastest lap. Real mixture of vehicles throughout the rest of the places. Third and final online race today is at the Tri-Bend Speedway. We're going around in the reverse direction. I'm going to stick in the Raiden RS, and that car is not moving. Okay, so going around in this way, just going to take it easy because this first corner is the really tight one, and then the next two are much faster, and there's been a lot of cars gone wide at that corner. Always happens. Again, quite often worth. Whoa, car up the inside, can't protect it I don't think. Come on, out the way. I don't mind them pushing through too much, but I don't want them to slow us down, because that will give a chance for the cars ahead to get past. Come on, let's get up the inside here. Sneak up the inside without any of these noticing with any luck. Up into third place. Leader has got quite a good lead already. That's I think that's second place visible ahead, but first place is about 3 or 4 seconds ahead. There they are there, just in the distance. Fourth place, 5th and 6th I think. Yeah, I think that's 4th, 5th and 6th all chasing after us. Is there any way we can try and close this gap on the lead too, and extend that gap back to the ones behind? Brake, little bit handbrake, power down. That's quite a good corner, that's not too bad. And then for these next two corners, if you get your line right, you don't have to, certainly in C-Class cars, there's no need to brake at all, or you might just have to lift if you're losing your line a little bit, just to make sure you don't run wide. Still 4 or 5 seconds gap to the leader. This is a back marker ahead, isn't it? Yeah, that's not second place. Oh, that's a nasty one. Can we sneak up the inside quick? Get past before they can do anything about it. 3 laps to go then. Gap to first place seems fairly consistent. Again, got to watch this as we try and overtake. Oh, that was so close to clipping the barrier. Can we get it up the inside? Oh, don't need to worry, they've caught the barrier on the outside. They flirted with the barrier on the inside and got away with it, but not that time. Oh, there is a big incident. I think the lead two are in there. They are. We're up into second place and we're right behind the leader now. And they are getting spun by a back marker, and we can sneak through up into the lead then on the last lap. Didn't think that was going to happen. We were struggling to catch those lead two, but yeah, they all got sort of caught in a bit of a battle with one of the back markers, and they've all got held up, and we are away and no cars in the way, so we're going to be through for quite an unexpected win really. 22.6 second best lap on that one, and that was the fastest lap, but it was never going to be fast enough just to gain on the lead too, without a little bit of help from other cars. Well, that's the end of today's online race video. I hope you've enjoyed it, and see you soon.